I'm writing this in the bathroom because I just got into a huge argument with my husband and I don't know what to do. We and our 3 children had an upcoming trip planned for Disney World on a Tuesday. 10-day stay at the Grand Floridian and a wonderful itinerary that included all 4 parks and Blizzard Beach. Of course, the parks have now closed and my children are beyond devastated. I called Disney's customer service line to speak with a representative about how they can make this right. He promised a refund and the ability to rebook for another time, but that obviously isn't good enough. I told him that he needed to do better than that, and he said he was just following the guidelines put forth by the company. I suggested as a means to rectify this that he provide us future accommodations in the secretive suite located in Cinderella's castle. I said the only way to make up for the hardship my children are facing is to provide us with a truly unforgettable experience. One that goes beyond the standard Disney trip and will completely wash away the painful memories that will undoubtedly stay with them for years. What better way to do so than stay in the castle of Cinderella herself? He audibly scoffed at this and said that was way, way beyond his authorization. He said tens of thousands had their vacations ruined, and that it wasn't his or the company's fault. And they were all doing the best they could. This dismissal pissed me off. I told him that yes, it wasn't his fault, but it was his responsibility to make it right. Surely, instead of closing down a multi-billion-dollar media conglomerate that's a hegemon in the global theme park industry, would have the capacity to simply screen for sick visitors at the park entrances. Instead, they ruined my children's entire year. I hung up the phone in rage, and my husband immediately was like, "What was that?" He told me I was a psych for the way I spoke to the customer service rep, that I was extremely unreasonable and rude, and he was genuinely disturbed by my behavior. He said he doesn't know what happened to the woman he married, and he's not sure he can ever look at me the same way again. I don't blame him. Walmart is almost exclusively self-checkout now. The last time I was there, the lady checking receipts at the exit was a little militant and slow. I didn't choose to participate in that nonsense, so I just skipped the exit line and left. I heard her saying, "Ma'am? Ma'am?" And as I kept walking and raised the receipt above my head, leaving the store. Look, you can either trust me to do self-checkout, or you can put your cashiers back in place, like it used to be. I'm not interested in proving that I did your job for you anymore. Signed, all of us. No, you don't speak for the rest of us, sorry. Karen threatens to call the cops over 25 cents. Sounds about right. Scammer at Aldi's. Don't give your shopping cart to someone for free at the Aldi's in Lafayette. I did today when the guy said he didn't have a quarter. Then, after I got out of my car, I saw that he'd returned the cart, got the quarter, and was standing there again looking like he didn't have a quarter. I stared back at him. He saw me and got into his car. I went over and demanded my quarter back, or that I'd call the police. It's not the money. It's the fact that he took advantage of my good nature. I'm sure he went back after I left. The audacity. Ever come to think of the fact that if the guy's standing out there trying to get quarters, it's probably because he needs it? I had a new refrigerator delivered today, and they had the nerve to send me one that wasn't pre-cooled. I obviously denied the refrigerator and sent it back. What, a pre-cooled refrigerator? How does it cool if it's not plugged in? I didn't spend $1,400 for a warm box. I want my fridge to be cold when it arrives. Duh. The dumb driver looked at me like I'm the bad guy. No, he looked at you like you're an absolute moron. What happened to the customer is always right. Customer service has really gone down the drain. The customer is not always right when there are a few screws missing. Karen, Google reviews an agent for being on Christmas vacation with their family. 1 star. I would give 0 stars if I could. I originally went to for another agent. He left the company, and was assigned as my new agent. There was periodically times where I would need something to him and could never get a hold of him. Not with the number on the website or the number I had for him. Eventually, I wanted to shop around. I called 4 times, 4 different days, to get a December page sent over. Never returned a call. Sent an email, and he called back relatively quick and sent info over. I received quotes from another company saving over $100 a month. I called to cancel, shockingly enough, no answer. Called next day, no answer. Finally, day 3 got an answer. Requested to cancel insurance. He said,
"I will take care of that."
I asked for a confirmation email. He hung up on me. Called numerous times after, and he ignored each call. All around was just a very unprofessional experience. Over the years, I've been with 3 different insurance agencies and never had a hard time getting someone to answer the phone. The audacity of not being available on Christmas. We have a response from the owner. Blank called while I was on vacation over Christmas holidays numerous times, left a message stating what needed on the voicemail as instructed in my message. I sent him confirmation of everything via email as he asked. I even told him I had been on vacation. You didn't even call me in November, you called a non-working number. I didn't hang up on you. I told you I would get it worked on and responded yes to you when you asked about the confirmation. I don't know what happened to your connection, but when you blew up my phone after that, I was trying to do what you asked. Have some common courtesy. I run the business by myself and have other clients as well. And it's friggin' Christmas, okay? God! Karen gives a bad review because she doesn't like that they have one breakfast option for either Saturday and Sunday. 1 star. What no one else tells you is that for breakfast, which is available only on the weekends, you can have French toast and scrambled eggs and fruit on Saturday, and pancakes and biscuits and gravy and fruit on Sunday. No ham! No hash browns! Etc. $10 for a full order, $8 for a half order. Sorry, but the hotel we stayed in at Seaside had a much larger menu available for free. I don't like being told as to what I can eat. I was pretty shook when I realized I was being told what to eat. No, thank you. You're not being told what to eat. You could go and get something to eat. A knuckleson. These two Karens blocked 2 prime parking spaces for their family that was around the corner. Look at them with their arms crossed. That's not how it works. It's first come, first serve. A giant fallen power line fell on someone else's car, and this woman decided to complain about her personal inconvenience. Really? First cold day of the year and power is going to be out for 9 hours? Job well done. And we will get all 2 cents off our bill. Way to be on top of things. Allow me to play the world's smallest violin for you. You're joking, right? Does this look like an easy fix? It does. I could easily fix that. Okay, Karen, there's only a worldwide epidemic going on. Even her husband has had enough. FYI, if you're in the area, not to sound cheap, but after months of them giving my pup a short puppuccino with my breakfast order, this morning staff said management ordered them to downgrade to sample size.
Fine if your dog is under 30 pounds. Mine is over 100.
Your dog does not give a shit. Alright guys, those were some entitled Karens making your life a little more difficult than it already is. The audacity, I swear.